that, of course, is a story for another day, and I'll see you, and we'll talk about that down the road.
Welcome, wrestling fans. You got the show Bill Schuyler here at One Wrestling's NXT News and Reviews. This is the Schuyler Report for July 6, 2016. We are 1 week out from quite possibly the greatest, most highly anticipated match in NXT history. I'm going to break it down for you. Finn Balor, not just a former NXT champion, no, he is the longest reigning champion in NXT history. A former 3-time New Japan Pro Wrestling IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, a former 6-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champion, and a former 2-time Best of the Super Juniors tournament winner, and also the 2015 Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic winner, along with Samoa Joe, just to name some of the championships and accolades in Finn Balor's career. His opponent is the King of Strong Style, Japanese sensation Shinsuke Nakamura. As a new arrival to the WWE and to the United States, he is known best from his career in New Japan Pro Wrestling, where he is a former 3-time IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, a 5-time IWGP Intercontinental Champion, a winner of the 2011 G1 Climax, and the 2014 New Japan Cup Tournament winner. Now, the winner between these two should be a lock in becoming the #1 contender to face NXT champion Samoa Joe. Tonight's in-ring action with former women's champion Bayley. She would be going up against rising star Alexa Bliss. Now, while all the hype seemed to be about tag team action, as we would see the reunited former NXT Tag Team Champions Blake and Murphy versus the Hype Bros, and a epic 2 out of 3 fall main event having the former champions American Alpha versus 2-time champions The Revival. Now, the ladies would not disappoint and opened up the card, proving to any and all doubters that Bayley would not have that spitfire attitude and in-ring excellence that has made her not just one of the best women stars in the WWE today through her mat skills, her high spots, but that natural-born white meat babyface stardom that will continue to take her into the history books as quite simply one of the best superstars to come along in over a decade. And don't let the former champ's charisma overshadow her opponent, as Alexa Bliss is another prime example of the trainers, the bookers, the talent scouts that NXT has at their disposal in creating the best women's division in the business today. Bliss is truly a great foil to Bayley's abilities in ring, but she's a heel, and not just through the physical abilities, but the look, the in-ring psychology. Bayley here would take the win, moving to face Asuka in a title rematch. But before she would get too far ahead of herself, Nia Jax would come to ringside and remind her that both of them seemed poised to enter a feud between them to see who would actually get the rights to that title match against Asuka. Now, the Hype Bros would take the win over Blake and Murphy, and out of the blue, the Man-Beast Rhino stormed the ring, taking out Team Bam and leaving more questions than answers as to why Rhino was back and why the attack against Blake and Murphy. Now, the main event here stole the show tonight with 2 of the best young tag teams in the business today. Former NXT Tag Team Champions American Alphas Jason Jordan and Olympic medalist Chad Gable were looking to regain the titles that they lost at TakeOver, the end to 2-time champions Dash and Wilder, the Revival. No flips, just fists indeed. Both teams are a refreshing nod to the past. American Alpha reminding many of Team Angle, and the Revival a pure old school heel team in the vein of Blanchard and Anderson's Brainbusters. Now, the Revival are my personal favorites in the game today. They are outstanding in ring psychology, their moves consisting of fists, kicks, submissions, grappling, and old school wrestling, opposed to the current high-flying aerial acrobatics that's all the rage today with these younger tag teams. The former champs would gain the first fall, and they looked very dominant early on, almost taking a second title reign via submission, but the Revival stood strong against the speed and agility of Jordan and Gable, and the champions would take the next two falls and remain your NXT Tag Team Champions. This, my friends, was again an outstanding NXT show leading up as we have this feud per se between Nakamura and Balor. Who it will be going up against Samoa Joe with this leaves one just salivating at the thought. I truly want to see Shinsuke Nakamura going up against Samoa Joe. That's my pick. That's who I want to see. With that, I am the show, Bill Schuyler. Follow me at You Got The Show on Twitter. Follow myself, Big Ray, Billy Ray Valentine, Fame Black, OK Fabe, the Professor Quintana, at the Big Slam Nation on Twitter, on YouTube, Billy Ray Valentine at Obi-Wan You Know Me, Big Ray at Big Ray Show, Fame Black at Fame Black, OK Fabe at OK Fabe, and the dirtiest in the city, the Pharaoh of Fancy. That's right. You're going to get him right there. A lot of names out there, but follow 8-Track Brown at Pharaoh of Fancy. That, my friends, is it for this week. I will return. I will see you at the matches, and I'll catch you down the road.